I didn't mean to interrupt. I just was grabbing the radio out of the truck, looking at the clouds rolling in. I just turned it on to see if there was any traffic concerning the weather. Anyway, y'all carry on. KC5WKL.
Not interrupting anything. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
My Dr. Pepper delivery man, WA5SLG.
Hey, I was sitting back here on vacation, just drinking me some cold Coke there. Well, I was looking at the Weather Channel, and I tell you what, there's a lot of people getting hit with a lot of different things. Large hail and tornadoes, high winds, and there's several different lines coming through, you know, and this goes all the way down the tip of Texas, all the way up in Oklahoma, so very broad. But what's scary is, you know, Torcon's like 7 out of 10, just to the south of us, down toward College Station. And hey, Lance.
Sir?
Just kind of doing like Gomer. Hey, Lance.
Roger that. And I am not on call till Wednesday, so we're off the hook tonight. But, hopefully we won't have to run out in it if it starts getting bad. And, hey, Michael.
I heard you earlier, Butch, telling someone that your drone seems to be doing good now, so that's a good thing.
I'm really thinking the way that camera assembly sits in there on some rubber mounts that last time I put it up, I may have accidentally had the camera not exactly in the right position when I put the cover on, so it had the rubber mount showing and a little tension where they're not supposed to be. And after I got it out and left it open with the cover off, they relaxed back to normal and went to working.
Thing. Well, Lance, I tell you what, we'll have to eyes peeled for the weather.
Early warning system usually, although this one seems to be coming more from the south. But typically you guys get whatever we're going to get first.
KC5SBB.
Just developed, and I think another one will later, out further west, but, you know, there's a lot of scattered stuff ahead of it, too, and way down south, and, you're right, it's, Jacksboro, out west Fort Worth, they got hit with a tornado a while ago at his school. Kids are okay, but it, from the pictures, it tore up a gymnasium, took out a wall and half the ceiling.
If you look at that line from Austin to Fort Worth, it's pretty narrow but pretty intense. And like you say, there's at least a couple tornadic activity cells down near Austin and up in near Fort Worth right now. And if you look on the lightning app, that whole line is just solid.
Got the attention of the Weather Channel. They've got some of their meteorologists scattered about. They got one in Austin and, of course, Corsicana, and I'm not sure if anywhere else, but I think I'm like they are. It's not if there will be a tornado, which there already has been. It's how many and where and how bad.
And hello, Steve and Butch. I'm going to jump out. I just got home and I want to go get dinner started and some other things. We'll keep the antennas on the internal as we are right now for this evening and keep our ears on. Talk to y'all soon. Be safe. W5TWM.
Keep your kayak handy. WA5SLG.
W5TWM.
We are 73 minutes.
W5SPP.
Well, you out running around again? WA5SLG.
Nope, just got back from running around.
K5TYR mobile.
Well, you get your stop at the drugstore made, WA5SLG.
Roger, roger. Yeah, they got me suited for another 90 days on this one. See how they do. Home and get my batteries charged up on everything, and I think I even got a cell phone battery charger I need to get charged. Those little power packs or whatever, just in case.
I've got things rigged up where I can plug in tablets and cell phones and such to my battery system here in the shack. Charge off my big batteries if I need to.
That's one way to do it. That doesn't surprise me. I can do it in a truck, but I have to go out in the rain and the wind and hail and all that business to get to it. I'd rather not. I got one of those, I can't remember the brand. It's a pretty good one. Just charge it up. I can get about 6 full charges on my cell phone with it before it needs recharging. I was thinking about it the other day, but I don't think I topped it off. Get it topped off here in a minute. Hopefully this weather doesn't get crazy, although it's, I guess it already has in some places.
Yeah. And the other interesting thing is the battery pack charger for my drone, which has the 3 big lithium batteries in it for the drone, is also designed where it will provide a USB port on the side where you can plug in cell phones and things like that to charge off of it.
Well, now that's pretty daggone handy right there. Real handy. Yeah, the more I hear you talk about that little drone you got, the more impressed I am with it. That's even after seeing it in action one time. A lot of the same empty cans for radio equipment and possibly a drone. That's going to be the only way I can justify buying something else lately.
Is it a blue empty can?
Yeah, mostly blue. Every once in a while I'll have a different color. Depends on how often Roman comes over.
Well, this is going to be a sort of a sad week for you. He's going to leave in tomorrow, and he'll be gone most of the week.
Yeah, I heard him talking about having to go out of town. I guess I'll be alright. Maybe he will.
Heck, I may not be going anywhere. W5 RCP. They got a blizzard warning going on for Amarillo.
Well, how about that? You may have to do a Zoom meeting for that one yet, huh? K5OFN.
That's Texas for you.
Well, what was weird to me, when I first got to work this morning, it didn't feel that muggy. Around I don't know, 10 or 11 o'clock, I walked outside after a brief shower, and it felt real muggy. And then when I came back from lunch around 1, it didn't feel quite as humid. And then it went back humid again. It's almost like it was in and out of humidity ranges. I wish I had something to monitor that while I was at work.
31 tonight, and then 68, 70, 75, 86, 80. Good old Texas weather.
What time is your flight supposed to leave tomorrow?
6:30. Yeah, that's the one I usually take. So I can get in. I have to jack with a lot of people.
I hear that. I try not to fly anywhere anymore. I like my feet on the ground. Or in a boat, one of the two.
Try to drive it one day, but I'm not doing it right now.
Is it safe to assume that Procter & Gamble's picking up the tab for the airfare?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a 7-hour and 14-minute drive, 478 miles. That's a good haul.
And probably $478 in fuel.
Well, the flight costs $450, so.
Well, you're winning on that one. Strange. I don't know, maybe it's not strange anymore. I can't tell what is and what ain't. But you still around?
I hadn't moved.
Hey, I was going to ask you earlier, I forgot. What kind of speaker are you using in your Tacoma, and where do you have it placed?
I'm just using a little speaker that came with the Yaesu, and it's actually laying in the center console forward of the gear shift where you could normally stick a couple of beverages.
Oh, okay. Roger that. Well, where do you put your drinks at? In the door?
No, it's on the back side of the console. It's also got a couple of cup holders.
Okay. Well, maybe I just have more drinks than most folks. Well, I've got a little speaker in the front of mine, a little small speaker, just forward of that cup holder, that little bitty cubby. And I got one hanging at the back, but I need to do something different. The better speaker's hanging at the back, but it's kind of dangling funny.
Well, sounds like you may need to do a little work on your project.
Oh, yeah, always got something to do. Wouldn't be right if I didn't, I don't think, anymore. K5TYR.
This is WM5Q. Weather permitting, the Tyler Amateur Radio Club Monday Night Net, probably in a slightly abbreviated form, will start in, I guess, just about 4 minutes here at 8 o'clock. Okay, it's 8 o'clock on a Monday evening, so it's time for the Tyler Amateur Radio Club weekly Monday Night Net. Before we start, is there anybody who really needs to use the repeater? Possibly Mark or John or Gene want to tell us anything about the weather we're expecting tonight, perhaps?
WB5CTQ.
Yeah, go ahead, Gene.
The squall line extends through Dallas, the city of Dallas right now, and there are tornado warnings to the south, good ways south, but there's not even a watch for Smith County yet, and with luck it'll all stay south of us. This is WB5CTQ.
Thanks. I hope it does. That will be okay with me. Let's see. Well, I don't have the thing in front of me, but this is the regular Monday Night Net, sponsored by the members of the club. If you're listening to us on the repeaters, you're in the right place. And just in case, even though we think it'll be a little bit of time before the stuff gets here, let's try to leave a little bit of room in case somebody needs to jump in here between transmissions. Let's see. So first, I guess let's see if we have anybody mobile or short time for the TARC net. This is WM5Q. Please call.
W5 WVH mobile. No traffic. N1EW.
Hey there, Ed. I see there's a polygon, a new polygon for Anderson and Henderson.
Yeah, my phone's just blowing up, and so does the weather alert deal coming up. But I'm looking at a cell that's moving right toward me right now. It's definitely got something in it, so you guys might want to start looking at it.
Thanks. I was kind of thinking the same thing just from the polygon. So I'll jump out of the way and let Mark or Gene or John take this over, because I think it may be time to start something up, at least partially.
Well, the one that I'm looking at, it's going to be rolling over me probably in the next 10 minutes, but the one behind it, it's the line that's coming out of Dallas. It's probably about maybe 20 minutes out, N1EW.
Thanks, Ed. Do we have anybody with weather service yet?
And Dan, I'm signing on.
Thanks, John. And did you get what Ed said?
Yeah, Roger. I copied him.
Thanks, WM5Q. This is W5MCT. This is Smith County Skywarn. The counties to our west, particularly Van Zandt and Anderson counties, have been placed under a tornado warning for some weather that's moving from near Crossroads through up to, looks like it may be near LaRue now, and moving to the northeast at maybe up to 50 miles an hour. Some of the National Weather Service products, like INWS, may have also indicated that tornado warning extends into Smith County. That is not true. At this time, Smith County is under no tornado warning, although we should be vigilant to our southwest for what's going on over there toward Chandler and Athens. Time we will be monitoring this repeater system. If anyone has anything to report, keep in mind what we want for reportable criteria before you give us a report. And if things get real active, we'll be a bit more strict on our net protocol. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn, that an additional polygon has been added south of the one that included parts of Van Zandt and Anderson County, and includes more of Anderson County. Radar indicating some rotation, near Brushy Creek, I guess due north of Palestine, and southwest of Frankston. Those will be moving all to the northeast at a pretty brisk pace, so we need to be prepared for possible activation. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn, the line of storms has moved into Smith County, particularly the southwestern quadrant of Smith County. Continues to slowly move through the county. Still has some tornado watches in the counties to our west and southwest, and we'll be watching those storms as they transit those counties, particularly Anderson and Van Zandt, into Smith County shortly. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn.
W5MCT, WB5CTQ.
Good evening, Gene. W5MCT here.
Am I making the repeater okay?
Yes, sir. Full quieting. Good audio.
Good. Well, I'm in southwestern Smith County, and I'll be set up to scribe here in just a couple of minutes.
All right, very good. John's scribing right now. I'll let you and John work out the logistics between the two of you. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn.
He can have it as far as I'm concerned, but I'll be here if you need me. WB5CTQ.
It sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. W5MCT. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. The National Weather Service out of Fort Worth has now issued a tornado warning for parts of Henderson and Van Zandt counties for a storm located near Brownsboro, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. So it's heading our way. Ed, I hope you're okay. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn.
This is AE50X. Everything is good on this end. Good evening.
AE50X, thank you very much. W5MCT.
KC5KCT.
Go ahead, Thomas.
FYI, I'm mobile at the moment, but thought I'd mention it's the second time my phones have gone off with a tornado warning through the cellular system.
Did you notice whether it mentioned Smith County or not, over?
It just says where you are. It doesn't say specifically any locations.
All right, very good. Not sure how those get sent out, but if you're subscribed to some Weather Service products, their polygons are a little crude and clip Smith County when they don't mean to. W5MCT.
Yeah, just thought I'd give you the heads up. KC5KCT.
They got the sirens going off in Maryville.
The public warning system going off in Maryville, over?
That is correct. This W5TXG, they've been going off for about 10 minutes now.
All right, thanks very much for that report. Stay safe down there, W5MCT Smith County Skywarn.
W5MCT AE50X.
AE50X, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm looking at the update, and it's just south to
of Edom. It's moving that way northeast. It's just crossing over Brownsburg. We're at service station, crossing the railroad track with rotation heading northeast.
All right, and you're looking at radar to determine that?
Yes, sir. Sure is. Following it right straight. And it's had a little bit of golf ball size hail earlier just south of Athens, but I don't know. The way it's going, it might miss us just barely.
All right, very good. Yeah, we're watching it too at the same time. So we're going to be looking for visual reports as it moves through. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
A50X, listening.
IIS, Carl. Pretty weak into the repeater, but I did copy you. Over.
Some heavy rain up the hill here.
Yes, sir. It's coming, and it's running down the hill towards me. Thanks for that. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. This is W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. There are currently no warnings issued yet for Smith County, but all the counties to our west do have tornado warnings and a standby. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. The Fort Worth, Dallas office has continued a tornado warning for Van Zant County until 9:45. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Van or 15 miles south of Minneota, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. We have not seen anything for Smith County proper issued by the National Weather Service in Shreveport, but we are monitoring the situation and just awaiting these storms to move through the county. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. Radar analysis, there is a particularly active spot of weather right at the southwest corner of Smith County, just northeast of Coffee City. It would include you'd be approaching Noonday, Bullard, perhaps White House very shortly. So any stations in that area would be interested in any reports of any severe weather down there. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. At 9:36, the National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Smith County. Also included are parts of Rusk County, Wood County, Upshur County, and Gregg County. It's effective until 10:15. At 9:36, severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Mineola to 6 miles southeast of Chandler, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Radar indicated hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail.
K5LXK with you. It's just light rain right now at my place.
Radar, thank you for that. I expect something a little heavier for you shortly. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn.
A lot of light lightning and off to the west, and wind is actually calm right now. K5LXK.
WA5DIG on frequency.
K5TYR, glad to have you with us. Thank you.
I'm located in Lake Tyler East, about 5 miles north of Creek.
Checking in from Lake Tyler East. I didn't hear a thing you said. I was in the middle of a big thunderclap. Try again.
Okay. Handle is Dennis, and we're on Lake Tyler East, about 5 miles north of Troop, and we can see lightning off to the west, but it's calm here.
Very good. Thanks for joining us. That makes sense what we're seeing on radar. Just wait. You'll get your turn shortly. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
PXO with you.
Lightning and thunder woke you up, did it, JD? Thanks for joining us. W5MCT.
Control, KV5UCY. Standing by out here in Chapel Hill.
Evening, Cliff. Thanks for joining us. Had a little feedback in the background. Maybe you had a monitor turned up then that came back in through the mic. This is W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. The Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued another tornado warning for Henderson County until 10:15 for a storm capable of producing a tornado located 10 miles west of Frankston or 13 miles southeast of Athens. It also moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Right now, the majority of Smith County is under a severe thunderstorm warning. The leading edge of the severe portion of the storm runs roughly from Whitman to just west of Hawkins through the eastern parts of Tyler. And at this time, the only portion of this storm that is generating a tornado warning is the part in Henderson County, just west of Frankston, that we just got a warning issued on. Any stations with anything meeting reportable minimum, contact net control. This is W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. This is W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. This severe portions of this system moving through the county has a history of broad rotation and some tornado warnings. However, anything that would be indicated by radar is going to be something that's happening above 7,500 feet. And so what we don't know is what's happening closer to the ground. Again, a history of broad rotation. They keep an eye on them at the Weather Service in Shreveport. Anything to report, contact net control, W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. Looking at the radar, the general area of the precipitation in that is in Smith County proper at this time. While heavy and may contain some winds and small hail, it does not appear to be severe at this time. The worst part of this storm appears to be the portion over just west of Frankston, near Pointer, heading northeast at around 50 miles per hour, which would put it entering Smith County in the southwest corner in about 15 to 30 minutes. So that's the part we're keeping an eye on now. We will take reports of any weather phenomenon meeting the minimum reporting criteria, and report that to the Weather Service. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for northeastern Smith County, southeastern Wood County, and southeastern Upshur County, effective until 10:45 p.m. At 9:59. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 8 miles south of Hawkins or 10 miles northeast of Tyler, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Radar indicated hazards include a tornado with quarter-sized hail. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. MCT Smith County Skywarn. Locations impacted by this tornado warning would include Red Springs, Union Grove, Pritchett, Winona, Warren City, Hawkins, Big Sandy, and Gladewater. MCT Smith County Skywarn. The northeastern portion of Smith County is currently under a tornado warning until 10:45 this evening. There is also a storm approaching from the southwest in Anderson County that may generate a tornado warning for the southwestern portions or other portions of Smith County as well. We'll be looking for that to come out shortly if it does. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. As expected, the National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Smith County, effective until 10:30 p.m. At 10:05 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Coffee City, or 14 miles southwest of Tyler, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation and hazards include tornado and quarter-sized hail. Other areas potentially impacted by this storm would include White House, Noonday, and New Chapel Hill. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn.
W5MCT, WB5CTQ.
WB5CTQ, go ahead.
I'm at Broadway in Cumberland, and my cell phone just sounded, but I see nothing on, no ground truth.
All right, Gene, thanks for that. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn.
KF5CNN, is there a weather net?
CNN, yes, there is. It's an informal net at this time. We have two tornado warnings that affect the county, and we are taking reports. Thanks for checking in with us, Elaine.
Thanks, Mark. I'm not feeling well, so we're not going to be on the radio We're just having a lot of cloud-to-cloud lightning in White House at this time. This is K5 CNN clear.
All right. Well, White House is on the is right, just barely inside the polygon for the tornado warning that is effective until 10:30 tonight. So keep your heads down there. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn.
W5MCT K5GXX.
K5GXX, go ahead.
Hey, if you've got your radar up, can I get you to do a rotation check at 346, Kennerit 346 and Biloxi, due east 3 miles, I'm sorry, due north miles. Are you seeing any rotation?
West of Flint along 346, northeast of Pine Trail Estates, and southwest of Noonday would be the about as best as I could locate it at this point.
Somebody stepped over you. Could you repeat that?
This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. Yeah, the rotation appears to be due north of Teasleville, due west of Flint, and approaching Noonday at this time. At, let's see, 2 minutes ago there was a report. It was 1 mile north of Teasleville. Over.
Roger, I don't have my computer with me. I'm just at my girlfriend's house right now. I figured I'd go outside and look up. I'm seeing a lot of erratic movement. Lower clouds going northwest, and upper clouds are more so easterly.
Understood. Yeah, this thing is essentially following 155 to the northeast and is just now approaching toll 49. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. Tornado warning that is for the northeast portion of Smith County. It appears that any rotation indicated by radar is just now exiting the county, just very near Winona and moving to the northeast. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. MCT Smith County Skywarn. The National Weather Service has reiterated their concern. Their primary concern at this point is the storm entering Smith County from the southwest, moving northeast at about 30 to 35 miles an hour. And the National Weather Service has issued an additional severe thunderstorm warning that includes northern Smith County. At 10:15, severe storms were located along a line extending from near Bogota to near Hawkins, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. 6-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail might be included with these storms. I think that's nearly ready to exit the county, but they issued a new warning that included part of Smith County, at least for now. Again, their primary concern at this point for Smith County appears to be the storm in the southwest portion of the county moving northeast at around 35 miles an hour. W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. LXK, W5MCT.
Yeah, go ahead, Mark. K5LXK.
Experience there. Looks like it's probably gone past you now.
It has. We just had a couple of minutes of heavy rain and wind and lightning. No hail and no rotations, or that I could see. But it's basically past me now.
All right, very good. We just wanted to get something to give to the Weather Service about what we're seeing here on the ground. Thanks for the report, Art. and continue to stay safe. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
K5LXK.
Stand 9JN, KTK is reporting rotation south on the south loop. I'm standing outside. I'm not seeing anything.
Go ahead.
Tornado sirens are sounding here in Tyler. I'm over here by Rice Road in Old Jacksonville.
Roger, Rice Road in Old Jacksonville, hear the outdoor warning system. Thank you for that report. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
Mark, did you copy me? KTK showing that the rotation's bearing down pretty close to my house here, so I've been outside looking, but I haven't seen anything. Over.
Yeah, John, we did hear your first report of that, and so I figured you were on an HT outside looking, and so yeah, we did get that report. Not sure I see that on radar quite yet, but who knows? A5SLG, W5MCT.
WA5SLG.
It looks like it's all just west of you. Are you seeing anything?
Light rain, very light wind. Not much going on.
All right, Butch, thank you for the report. We want to give the Weather Service some ground truth for what we're observing here near where this rotation appears on radar. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
MPU, the winds have picked up tremendously. The trees are really shaking and the rain is heavy at Rice Road in Old Jacksonville.
Roger, the report from Rice Road in Old Jacksonville. Thank you. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. Service continues that tornado warning in effect until 10:30 for the for the severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Tyler, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. And we have heard reports of outdoor warning system going off, but no ground reports of anything severe. We did get one report of some high winds and heavy rain. This is W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
K5TYR.
K5TYR, go ahead.
About 50-mile-an-hour winds, heavy rain at the Rose Garden. And pea-size hail.
Was that pea-size hail? Would you would that be quarter inch, 3/8, half inch?
I say a quarter inch mixing in with the heavy rain I'm getting.
All right, thanks very much. That's the first hail report we've gotten. We'll get that to the Weather Service. Thank you for the report. Stay safe. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
S5HTK.
TK, go ahead.
South of White House, 4 miles. Wind is picking up, heavy lightning, and no rain yet.
All right, thanks very much for the report. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
WB5CTQ, what was the location of the high winds?
heard one report at high wind and heavy rain at Old Jacksonville and Rice Road was the first one. Over.
Was that where K5TYR was, CMY?
K6BOW. All right, Gene, I'm not sure. K6BOW, go ahead.
Yeah, be advised the sirens are going off on Runs Corner just north of Grande.
Yeah, control KG5CNY.
KG5CNY, go ahead.
Yeah, my location at the back gate of the Rose Garden, right by my Carterfield.
All right, and that was a report with quarter-inch hail, heavy rains. Did you have a wind estimate?
I say about 50 miles an hour.
All right, thanks very much for that. Gene, anything else I need to get for you?
No, John's already got it covered, WB5CTQ.
All right, thanks. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
A5OX.
Go ahead, Michael. OX, go ahead.
QSL. K5VDK is northwest Tyler, and he said sirens are going off and they're being pounded over there with hail and rain and high winds. He's just north of Martin Luther King, just past the museum.
Can we find out a measurement on the size of that hail? Over.
I believe it was something like maybe a quarter to a half inch diameter.
North Tyler near Martin Luther King, and give me a crossroad.
Martin Luther King and Broadway. Martin Luther King and Broadway.
All right, very good. Thank you for the report. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
A5OX.
All right, we had a double there. Station calling. Try again.
PSL.
PSL, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know I live over here by UT Tyler University off of Tower Drive, nearest intersection. I would say McDonald Road and the Loop. Sirens going off and rain has increased drastically.
All right, thanks very much for the report. No hail at that location right now, though, correct?
No, sir, not at the moment.
Very good. Thank you for the report. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. The National Weather Service has canceled a tornado warning for the northeastern portion of the county. That was the first warning we had in the county tonight. The tornado warning for the southwestern portion of the county and the southern portion of the county is still in effect. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
W5WVH.
5WVH. Go ahead, sir.
I've got hail, strong winds now. It was kind of quiet, and then the hail just started peppering down along with the hard rain. My location, 271 in the Loop.
All right, Rick, thanks very much. Can you give me a size on that hail? Quarter inch, half inch?
The size of a quarter.
Okay, we have quarters at your location at Loop 323 and 71. Thank you for the report. Stay safe. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
KF5WFA.
K5WFA. Go ahead, George.
I'm here at Cumberland and 69. Not much going on. Occasional bursts of probably 20-mile-an-hour wind. A little bit of rain, no hail. Over.
All right, George, thank you for that report. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. The most severe portion of this storm now has moved into the south-northeast quadrant of the county. While there's still generally light and moderate, maybe occasionally heavy rain throughout the county, the severe portion seems to be moving to the northeast at around perhaps probably more than the 30 or 35 miles per hour the Weather Service predicted. It is sprinted through the county and is probably outside the loop at this time on the northeast side of town. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. HEK, go ahead.
Yes, sir. It's 4 miles south of the White House. The wind is late, very still at this time. No rain, though.
I copy that report. Thanks very much. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
W3AYE, W5MCT.
W3AYE, go ahead.
Reporting heavy rain and wind and quarter-size hail, I-20 271 section area.
20 and 271, was that hail the size of a quarter or a quarter-inch hail? Over.
Quarter-inch round.
Quarter-inch hail. Thank you very much for the report. Stay safe out there on the road. W5MCT. This is W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. The most severe portion of this storm is just lingering in the far northeast corner of the county, near Owentown, Winona, and Starville communities. It is moving to the northeast at about 47 to 50 miles an hour, so it should be exiting the county fairly soon. There may be general rain and even locally heavy rain for a few moments remaining throughout the county. But there are, except for this northeast portion, there are no other warnings issued for Smith County at this time. This is W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
K5TYR, anybody listening? Over.
Good evening, Bill. This is W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.
Okay, one of my trees fell down, the last one that I had around my house, and so I won't be able to use the HF radio for a while until I get some kind of pole sticking up.
Sorry to hear that. Hope everything else was okay out there.
Yes, this 2-meter radio will keep me busy.
Yep, well, very good. Was it storm-related when it went through Van Zandt County, over?
I was away from the house. I don't know, a little bit of damage on my roof. I got a get someone to fix it. And but look like everything else is okay.
All right, very good. Sorry that happened to you. So we are watching the weather. It's a little bit of weather here still in Smith County that we're keeping an eye on, and there's more storms south of Athens that might end up hitting our county here in a little while too. So we're maintaining a Skywarn net until everything clears out. Over.
Sure. Okay. You all have a good night. We'll talk again sometimes morning comes. This is K5TYR. Over and out.
All right, K5TYR. Have a good evening. This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn.
KL7XP, Bill. Go ahead and go over to 52, Bill. KL7XP, QSY 14652.
Corbin, I can barely hear you. Go try again.
QSY to Simplex, QSY to Simplex, KL7XP, QSY to Simplex.
Okay, KG5DL going Simplex.
This is W5MCT Smith County Skywarn. We still have the remnants of a severe cell hanging around in the northeast corner of Smith County, just approaching the Sabine River up there near Glade Water and Big Sandy. We'll continue to stay monitoring here until that exits the county, and then we'll probably take a break for a little while and wait and see if that new cell down southwest of the county near Cayuga, I believe it is, develops into anything that might interest us. So this is W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn monitoring. W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn. Looks like most of the severe weather that has a warning associated with it has exited the county. Still possible to have some heavy rain and wind throughout the county as remnants continue to move through. There is a cell over near Cayuga, south of Athens, that may end up affecting us. And so I think at this time we'll take a small break. I'm going to take a small break, but we'll continue to monitor this. If anything has if anyone has any damage to report or things like that. And we'll pick it back up in a little while. This is W5MCT, Smith County Skywarn.